All right, you trader nerds, welcome in, baby. How you doing, little kids? Real traders never trade alone. They trade with their fellow nerds. And if you would like to book a session with Bobby or go through a 7 week mentorship with me, I am mentoring you. Listen to this, y'all. I am mentoring. You ready for this? Seven, no, 13 students right now. Unbelievable. My days are wrapped up, but I could squeeze somebody in. I thought after I retired, I would slow down a little bit, but no. Everybody wants to know how to trade the 111 trades and how to put on the Sweet Bobby hedge. And if you have concerns, look down in below and let's book a session. Let's talk about it. Let's get you going. No need that you shouldn't be going because life is good and life is short and we need to be making some money. Uh, you know, my trainer today, as she was training me, she said, Bobby, do you ever spend any money? And I said, not really. She said, you still invest? I said, yes. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get to the point where I like to spend. I love to create wealth. And what for? I don't know. I just, when we look at our account and we're up 23%, it just looks good to me. And I get a lot of thrill from that. So I'm not sure what I'm saving up for. We talked about buying a condo at the beach, but I doubt that. It's easier just to rent something, you know, don't have the ownership hassles. So I don't know what I'm saving up for, but anyway, it's fun because I don't buy new cars. That's not something we do. So why have all of this money? Uh, Good question. Good question. I don't know. I just like creating it. Maybe I'll have something to leave to my kids so they'll blow it. But life is short. Might as well spend some of it and enjoy it. So give it to y'all. Yes, was I could do that. Hey Bobby, how do I catch up with the strategies, trade plan, and tracking sheet? I'm new, so pardon many questions. No, Anjan, you're in Atlanta. You and I need to go to Applebee's because you're just right down the road from me. Us meet in Carrollton and let's go to Applebee's and sit down and talk. And yeah, basically, just start from today, Anjan. The trading plan is in the Discord room. It's in a room called Written Trading Plan. So that's where you get the trading plan. Now, if you want to get the tracking sheet, then that is available for free if you're a premium member. So you need to join the Muscadine Mafia. Where's my Muscadine Mafia music? Or the Hello Ladies game,
Hello, ladies.
or the Ninja Nerds, and you'll get the free spreadsheet. I don't know. The audio off, is it? I don't know. I'm petting a dog. Maybe that's making me gurgle because my dog is eating my fingers right now. But I don't know. Hopefully the audio's fine. Everybody's thing fine. Matt Jollywally says it sounds good. Okay, good. John D sounds good. Dwayne, maybe restart your computer or something. Not sure. But good to see all of you. I love you to pieces. I really do. Y'all mean a lot to my family. And Matt's been here for years. Dwayne's been here for years. And a lot of you have been here for a long, long time. So, yeah, I would just start watching today's video and let's go from there. Just kind of, it takes about 2 weeks to get up to speed. It takes about 2 weeks to get up to speed. So let's look at the old market today, see what she's doing. Oh my gosh, they're going to make me log back in and I don't even know my passwords. Let's see. I had to reset one of my passwords. Let's see if this is right. There we go. So the market is up 13 points. Wow, waka waka. And now look at there. We finally do have our average volume. So our average volume is about what, 50 something thousand or 4,300 or so contracts every 2 minutes. So that's decent volume. AD's been going up and we're still in that opening 15-minute range. Just not much of anything going on. Let's look at the big green monster. Waka waka. We are floating to the 5711. That's like a grocery store or something, a convenience store, the 7-Eleven. We're going to the 5711. And if we don't go down here, and it looks like it wants to drift up, doesn't it? It looks like it's drifting upward. And if you'll look at the linear regression, indeed, we are drifting upward. So we're going up to that 5711 area about right in here. So we'll see if that happens. But it really doesn't matter, does it, with our strategy? Because our strategy is kind of cool. It just works. So let's see how we're doing in the old big boy account here today. We got about $279,000. Today is 7/9/24. And let's just open the old app here and see how much money we got in this account today. Let's see. Yep, 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 yep. So here we go. All right, so we are at, oh man, I got to change my settings where I can see my accounts, take the privacy off. All right, here we go. So we are at 281. Wow, look at this, y'all. 281, 214.23. Fire up the band Rico.
Well, we're moving on now to the side to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Y'all, after commissions and everything, we have made $36,516. I don't care who you are, and I don't care how size account you have. Y'all, that is good. That is good. Now it says 7.95%, but we're actually up more than that because we started off with 459,000 and we've taken some money out. We put some money back in. So that's not entirely true. It's higher than that. But $36,000, y'all, that's a living for some people, right? That's a living for some people. So let's see. Let me mute everybody. I'm hearing some background noise. There we go. So that's a good little chunk right there. We're just halfway through, so we should be on track for making about $70,000 to $72,000 for the year. That looks really good. So let's see what our Greeks and ratios are today. Our Greeks and ratios are 401, 123, 401, 123, 401, 123. Boy, my theta's low, isn't it? And I would guess that VIX is probably around that 12 again. So buying power. Now, someone showed me this yesterday. Remember how we're going here looking at buying power? Watch. And see it says 153, right? But what's this? Hit cap requirement. See, the initial requirement was 152,317. See, that was the initial requirement. But then the current requirement is less. Look at this, y'all. This is the number we should be getting, not this number. So we don't do the initial requirement to put these trades on. We need to do the current requirement. So it's 141,620. Everybody make sure of that. 141,620. I thought that was neat. I did not know that. That was the initial requirement. So we're at 50%, baby. But why in the world is it yeah, and you're right, Matt. You could go with a higher number, right? It's a little more conservative, and you can absolutely do that. So I could do either one, but geez, I'm at 50% now. I was at 59%. But look at my theta. This does not look good. My deltas are fine. My theta is low. And let's see what happened. It looks like maybe I had some GTC orders to fill. Let's see what happened here. So we got to do a little investigating. We got to do some murder, she wrote. Angela Lansbury, come on down. Let's see what we can do. So we'll go to activity and we'll go to field only. And we'll look at last 14 days. All right. So we had a GTC order fill there. Let's see. GTC on 7/5. I don't know if I recorded that or not. Wow, I bought 50, y'all. I think I did record that. Let's see if I did that. 50, yeah. I did the 50 there, the 35.50. Let's make sure that's it. 50, 35.50, yeah. So then I sold 30, and then GTC, we closed 15. So my theta is now, as Hal would tell us, Hal would say that, Bobby, don't worry about your theta being low because Bertino tells us that this is fake theta with all those hedges we have. So that's probably right. And why would I worry? Man, I'm up $320 today when my theta is 137. So I probably shouldn't worry about that. But I do need to mark these out. So we GTC'd a few of these. So let's see, GTC 3,900 at 17 days. 3,900. Let's find those. 3,900s at 17 days. Hopefully I got them in here. Here we go, at 17 days. It says close. So we'll go 0.20. All right. And we closed them on, what was it, 7/8? 7/8/24. Now, so we made on that trade, look at this, we made $2,195. Applebee's, here we come. Now look at this, I got some more closing signals. See if we got any more besides that. That's the good thing about the spreadsheet. Spreadsheet will tell you when to take risk off. So we close those 15. So close. So what else is it showing me to close? It's showing me to close 4150s with 17 days left. So let's say if we got 4150s, 12 of those. See what our GTC orders are doing. 4150 activity. Let's do working. 4150. Where are they at? So let me find the 17 days. Here we are. 4150s. They're at 40 cents. So what this is telling us is that we need to close these because of the gamma risk. But here's why I'm not going to close them. Remember, and this is important, you, ladies and gentlemen, need to make your decisions from the 30,000 foot view first. And the 30,000 foot view says, hey, Bob, your deltas are fine. Your theta is low, right? And your buying power is right where you want to be, 50%. Why would I close it? There's no reason to close it now. So I'm going to wait until that goes down to about 20 cents. So this will probably close probably by the time that we get to Thursday. Those things will be ready to close unless the market has a big drop. And I can always, if that messes up my things here, I can always close them even for a little bit more of a less profit, I guess. So I don't think there's anything to do this week. I think it's just sit and hold the line, you know? Now, what some of you are saying is, hey, Bobby, you harvested some shorts. Why don't you sell some more shorts for the Black Swan hedge? I don't think I need to. I think we're good. I mean, you go by this. This is your 30,000 foot view is where you make your decisions, right? Because normally I'm saying, hey, I need to be putting on a 1.5 tranches a week. Well, not when your metrics are stretched. You don't do that. Just sit back and do nothing. So sometimes the best advice is to sit there and do nothing. Now, yes, I want my theta higher, but Hal will tell you that this is fake theta, that some of this negative theta that I have in my positions is fake. Let's see what our little profit and loss curve looks like. Let's see, positions, P&L. Now, here's what I've noticed. This thing is sometimes wrong. So sometimes you have to come over here and then just click the individual components. Look at that. Boy, I wish that was all that I had. And click that, and then click that. All right, so here's what we've got. Got this nice little thing here. If we're at expiration, we're going to make a cool $19,000. If the market were to go down a standard deviation, we're going to make $35,000. If it goes down 2 standard deviations, or right at 2 standard deviations, we will be at the apex right here, making $77,346. Now, I will tell you this, that we had some discussion with one of my students yesterday about this and how we should work this and how we should actually look at, let's see, cap requirement, risk analysis. And I have put a request into TP, Tom Preston, from Tasty Trade to speak to our groups, which will be kind of cool. And we'll actually look at our risk analysis with him, and hopefully he will share it with us. Let's see, where's all my positions at? 7.2 cap requirement.
I think you have to check that box and
Oh yeah, I got to check
like
my
to-
ES stuff right there, don't I? There we go. We can go risk analysis. Yeah, here risk analysis. See, because you start looking at this stuff and you go, oh my God, this is really, really scary, right? You sit there and go, this is a $200,000 account, and this is basically saying if we're down 20%, I'm down 737% if IV shifts up 25 points. So we've got a request into him to meet with our group. So hopefully that will happen pretty soon. We'll get Tom Preston in here to explain all of this to us and to show us what our risk is in our positions. Because you look at that and you go, oh. All right, any questions or comments from anybody? If not, I will see y'all tomorrow.